All right. Finally, we're here. It's the game everyone's been waiting for.
It's the game we've been trying so hard to record.
Oh my god. You have no... We have to play this game, so there's no time to get into it, but you have no idea the number of roadblocks the universe has been putting in the way of us playing this dumb game.
We were supposed to record this 2 weeks ago, and I've been here like 3 or 4 times since then, and we just couldn't get to it.
I was having problems with this NES today. Like, I was playing this game earlier today on this NES, and, like, the game locked up, which, like, never happens, because I've been having problems with this NES, so I was like, forget it! I'm not even going to risk this. I'm just going to go to the store and buy a totally different NES. That NES didn't even turn on.
Yeah, I came all the way to Kyle's house and then had to leave because of an emergency. I was
let's not get into it.
Okay. Also, more people are going to probably watch this than a lot of the other stuff. Should we introduce ourselves, like, officially?
I guess.
Yeah, okay.
My name's Kyle Churchill.
I'm Keith Carberry.
We're playing all of the Mario games.
Yeah.
And
seriously, though.
Specifically, we're playing through, like, almost all of the Super Mario games.
In order.
Yeah, we're time travelers.
Yes.
And we are in 1985. Super Mario Brothers. This is like, I mean, what can you say, Keith, that hasn't already been said? This is a landmark game, easily one of the great. It's easier than easily one of the greatest games ever made.
It's easiestly the most easy.
So what I think we're gonna do, because I've been like racking my brain about like this game is so short. And it requires so much attention, and I have so much to say about it. How is all this going to work together?
So we've pre-written the entire episode.
I think what we're going to do is we'll do like 2 runs. There'll be like the first one, we just talk about it and do whatever, and we'll just go until I get a game over. And the second one will be serious time.
Yeah.
And that's when I'll try to beat the game. Without warp zones. It might happen.
Warp zones might happen?
No, beating the game. I can beat the game like no problem on my own. I haven't played it while with you here.
Yeah, that's true. Start.
All right. All right. So, like, before Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Like, at this point, I think in the NES/Famicom thing, like, the NES was out in America, or at least in test markets, but just still, like, it still hadn't hit at all. It was basically just this game. Like, this game made the NES what it was.
Yeah.
Completely. By the way, I can't believe I ain't got no fire powers. It's, like, embarrassing.
I know, you like... hit a mushroom.
Guys, there's like so much latency on this TV, seriously.
Is there still?
I mean, there's a little bit. It's more than I'd like.
I was expecting you to come in here and wreck it with all the practicing you've been doing.
I'm saying that's what it's so hard to talk and
jump the right amount of time.
Guys, this is gonna be the worst thing that we've ever recorded.
No, it's not.
So hard. No, I read on Wikipedia. They wrote that this was developed as a swan song for the original Famicom, like before they brought out the Famicom disk system,
right?
Which took floppy drives, which was pretty big. Like most of the big games after that came out in Japan on floppy for the disk system.
Wow,
like,
I didn't even know about that thing.
Yeah, we'll get into that later on, but I mean I don't know if that's even true at all.
Discs are a fad.
I mean, I don't know if it was true that this was developed as a swan song, but I thought it was pretty funny to see that. It was like, when this game was being developed, like, nobody even had an NES, like, in America, basically. By the way, these blocks, does anyone not get up to the words here? I remember when I was a kid, I would go through this level and just try to break, like, every single block possible.
Oh, really?
It was like the original Minecraft.
A way worse Minecraft.
Whoa! Way better, more like.
Whoa, no. I mean, just like, if all there was to do in Minecraft was break the blocks, like there's no
That's
building.
all I do anyway. I don't build in Minecraft.
Really? You just break? You just collect?
I'm just into the breaking. I'm just into the mining part.
Are you still playing Minecraft?
No.
Oh, so this is a joke. What's going on?
No, I mean,
what is this goof?
When I do play Minecraft,
You just knock stuff.
it's not like I'm not an active Minecraft player, but like, You're
not a Minecraft
I'm
here.
glad that we're playing the best game ever made, and we're talking about Minecraft, by the way. No, but like, you collect ore, and you can make better armor, better tools and stuff.
But what are you building tools for? You got no...
To seek out caves and explore them.
Who are you? You're not building... I think that you have like too much Terraria in your blood or something that...
Well, no, that's why I like Terraria so much, is because it's better. Because it's more of that. I mean, remember, you play without the enemies on, so...
Yeah,
like,
to build stuff.
When you play with the enemies on, there's like a whole God, why is this happening? Why did you do this to me?
I didn't do it
Hold
to
on,
you.
pausing. When you play with the enemies on, since they spawn in darkness and you have torches, you go through caves and plant torches around it. It's like you're claiming territory and like pushing back the monsters, basically.
Yeah.
It's like that. So it's like, try to like open more caves, but then claim them all for your own. And
I just like listening to the music, collecting ore, and then building giant sky towers.
You make a minecart roller coaster. Don't be a dick.
I don't like those either. They made them too hard to make.
So here, every world, there's 8 worlds. Every world has 4 levels, and the 4th one is always a castle. Bowser's Castle. There's lots of spinny fireball things here.
I hate those.
This game was
really popular.
This game was insanely good when it came out. Like, I mean, this basically set the standard for 2D platformers. It's like, here's how you, like, just... By the way, kill you. Whoa!
Nice.
I mean, just the mid-air control, the speed, the responsiveness of the controls, like, this shit you didn't see back in 1985.
That's true.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And like, even just weird stuff that you totally take for granted, like this blue background here that's just the sky. You're just like, yeah, whatever, it's the sky. But when you go back and look at a lot of games in the 80s, most of them had black backgrounds. Because,
gross.
Like, the common... Whatever.
Because it was easier?
No, it was just the thought was that your background basically had to be a solid color, and they just figured, well, like, black will make the colors pop the best. So, like like all the Donkey Kong games that we played, Mario Brothers, already, Wrecking Crew, all of those games had black backgrounds.
Huh.
But in this one, Miyamoto's like, fuck that.
Blue. It's like the sky.
It's gonna be
I love the outdoors.
It's gonna be a bright, sunny day. Beanstalks are gonna come out of bricks for no reason, and you're gonna go to the sky. I heard this, apparently, in development, these sections here up in the clouds were planned to be, like, side-scrolling, like Mario's gonna get fly powers or something, but they didn't have time or something like that.
It's weird that when they want to do stuff like that, they're just like, yeah, we didn't have time. Let's take your time. What?
No, they did, though. They took their time with this game. I mean, they made so many more levels than was typical of a game at the time. Like...
That's true. We were playing Wrecking Crew, and that had, like, 5 levels.
No, Wrecking Crew had, like... I bet Wrecking Crew has a lot of levels just because the levels are so simple.
Yeah.
That's probably an exception.
Okay.
I don't know. But, like... like an example, Donkey Kong, 4 levels. And they just repeat. And even that was, like, a lot for its time.
Huh.
And, so I was reading that book, Super Mario, they were talking about, like, how the higher-ups at Nintendo were, like, really annoyed with Miyamoto, because they were like, you made this game, and it's, like, the best game, just put it out. And they were like, no, there has to be more, and more, and more. Like...
Well, good for him.
I mean, I really think what's so great about this game is that it's I think one of the first, like, great games that really was targeted for homes. It wasn't an arcade game that was ported to the Famicom. It was a Famicom game, you know, like, and so they didn't have to, they could put in a bunch of levels because you had your, you had time, you were sitting there.
Right.
And they didn't have to start off with the game being stupid hard because
to get people orders.
Yeah, they don't need your they don't need your 100 yen tokens.
Right.
Or coins, I guess. They're not tokens. They're like Japan.
Are you calling Japanese money? Are you calling it fake money?
Basically, yeah. So like, there's an amazing difficulty curve to this game. Like, difficulty curves were pretty new.
Yeah.
At the time. Yeah, this game's great. Like, in my mind, this game is honestly like, obviously there are great games before Super Mario Brothers, but in my mind, this is like the start of the era in which you had way more of these like true timeless classics, like games that anyone can play, and just like no matter how old they are or when they were born. I mean, that's totally the case for this game, I feel like.
Yeah.
And
it's just so weird that you hear someone saying all these really positive things about this game.
what? Oh, because people usually hate it.
People usually hate this game. Not many people have anything to say about it. Nobody ever talks about the story or the history behind it. I just feel like this is...
What are you doing?
What? What do you mean?
Who is this guy right
I'm
here?
just saying that like we're just being really original right now, and I think it's cool that we can kind of...
Oh, stop it.
I think it's cool that we can so confidently take this stance of pro Mario.
Actually...
I don't much care for this game.
I recently... I know you don't. That's because you're wrong.
No.
I recently saw... I don't know... Oh, I know I was at oneup.com because oneup.com is getting shut the fuck down.
What? I heard about that very briefly. Why are they doing that to themselves?
Because no one goes to oneup.com anymore? I don't know.
Do you?
No.
I don't either. So I guess we're the problem.
The one-upocalypse already happened 5 years ago, Keith. Like, it's actually funny because OneUp is getting shut down, and a lot of people are sad about that, but they're always sad in, like, I loved that site a lot 5 years ago.
Yeah.
But I saw they did some feature recently of the top 100 or just 100 of the most essential games, required reading for video games, and they rated this number 1.
You could have just said required playing.
No, I like the term required reading way better.
Okay.
Because there's alliteration.
Yeah. And I can't think of a replacement word for required, so. Get him. Hit him with the thing.
Fireball.
Fireball, watch out.
Also, this game's weird.
This game, why is it weird?
Ah! I hate those dumb spring things.
Yeah, because you gotta jump off them at the right time, right? That's how that works. You're so tiny now.
Yeah, I'm so tiny. Apparently,
God,
this was
it's really emasculating.
Apparently, this was the size that Mario. If you look at this sprite is actually, it's a little smaller, but it's like the proportion that the fuck you, no. Oh my god, can't believe I did that. It's the proportion that like the Mario sprite is in like Donkey Kong and stuff. Apparently, the game was like mostly or wholly designed for Mario to be this size, and then at some point they're like, they decided to make him bigger, and then said, wait, no, what if he goes back and forth between big and small?
Brilliant.
What do you mean this game's weird? There's turtles with wings?
No, you said this game's weird.
I mean, I'm sorry. What I mean was, I said the game is weird, and you're like, is it? You're like, there's giant piranha plants that come out of pipes.
I guess, but every game's weird like that.
Is it?
I don't know. In Donkey Kong, a giant monkey steals your girlfriend, and you have to jump over barrels to get it back.
No, that's pretty normal to me.
Yeah, Donkey Kong 2, Donkey Kong Jr., you're a monkey, and you've gotta, like, swing across vines, and there's birds flying at you. I don't know, games are fucking weird, man.
Games are fucking...
Get over it.
I mean, by the way, you're, like...
Get over it!
In your defense of this game not being weird, all your examples are just other games made by the same person.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I'm trying to... Okay. Alright, I guess only Mario... You're right, only Mario games are weird.
That's right. They said in the book Super Mario, apparently, the story of this game is that, like, Mario... Oh my god, I missed that guy.
I miss him too.
Yeah, I wish he was back. It's just, like, we were just two different people going in two different directions in our lives, you know?
Hey, Mario doesn't get bigger in 3D Mario games.
I know, right?
I never really considered that.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of a bummer.
Yeah. What's up with that?
Yeah, right? I guess we'll get to that.
Yeah.
We'll get to it. But apparently the story for this is, like, instead of being like a resident of the Mushroom Kingdom, it's like It's like Mario's like
He's a tourist.
He's coming to town. He's like a
Tourist.
It's those guys. He's like Yojimbo. Or
Oh yeah, a tourist.
Clint Eastwood in that place. That
Fistful
place.
of Dollars?
Fistful of Dollars.
You know that place,
You know
Fistful
that-
of Dollars Town?
I sure would like to revisit that place someday.
Good, the Bad, and the Uglyville.
I'm pretty sure that spot right there is the easiest place in the game to jump over the flagpole. One day, I'm gonna jump over the flagpole. It's gonna happen.
You can jump over the flagpole?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I know, right? These fireballs, I hate these
Yeah, I hate the castle levels.
Oh.
They're so boring. And I think they have the worst music.
Oh yeah, the music in these levels, uncool.
Because it's like tense and ominous, but
fuck.
for minutes at a time. It's like, cool with that.
Yeah, for sure. This music gets old. Unlike the main theme of the game, which like kind of never gets old. It's kind of awesome.
Yeah. Whoop. Nice.
Take the axe, cut down the bridge.
You just ploop that guy.
Later, bow Koopa, King Koopa, just Koopa.
Just Koopa.
He went through like a bunch of name changes.
I think he's just Koopa.
I think in this one he's just Koopa, and then later King Koopa, and they decided the turtles are also Koopas. And then
Big Koopa.
Bowser.
And there's those fucking hammer guys.
Oh.
Fuck those. Oh.
Whoa! This
I hate that guy.
This level drove me nuts when I was a kid.
Yeah, me too. Hey, listen, buddy, I know how you feel. Because you like the entire game, you're like, oh, there's an enemy, I'll just jump on him. And they're like, can't jump on these guys.
No, you can.
You can jump on those guys?
Yeah, for sure.
What?
Yes, you totally can.
You totally can.
Haha, right?
Yes.
Those are called Lakitus?
Really? Why?
I don't know.
What?
Oh!
What?
Hot fact drop. We learned about this at the chiptune panel at PAX East 2012.
Oh, did we? Oh, yeah. The sweet drop.
Dude, I'm gonna blow your fucking minds.
Unless you've
with
seen
this.
like one of the 2 other times we've mentioned this in a recording.
Okay, the little ditty it plays when you beat a level in this game, the do 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 do, that thing, that sound that you just heard right there when I grabbed that flower is just the end of level ditty sped up like 1,000 times.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Or as that guy put it, lazy.
yeah.
He said that, and we were all
totally
like,
was.
"Oh shit, that's like
It's
you
like
blew our minds. That's
fucking
awesome."
genius.
It's like, yeah, people were lazy back then.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Super
yeah,
lazy.
kind of. He dropped another fact.
Here's
bomb,
another
too.
place for a warp zone. If we like, whatever.
I don't know shit about warp zones.
You don't know Welcome to Warp Zone?
No.
I hate those fucking black things.
Whoa,
I
calm
say that a
down.
lot. Yeah, you can often hear me saying that about a lot of different things.
Calm down, both of my grandparents.
Oh, it's funny because it's true.
Yeah.
Because you can't kill those things.
Yeah.
The only way to kill them is to knock them off a... God damn it.
Knock
So
him off
let
a
them
cliff.
let them fall in a pit or make 2 of them hit each other.
Yeah. Did you need those? Did you need to do that?
Just gotta be safe, man.
There's no store.
You know, the thing was, yeah, that's the thing, though, is when I was a kid, I would always play this game, and I would always be like, fuck coins. Why am I gonna get those coins? Those coins are useless. And then when I actually started to, like, try to make an effort to be able to beat this game, went, no, it's all about the coins, because that's how you get more lives. Before I was like, how do they expect you to beat this game with only 3 lives? That's crazy. No, you get more lives. Duh.
No, I know, but still. I'm just saying. How many worlds are there?
8.
8? All right.
Like, remember, the 8-4 podcast on
No.
Giant Bomb?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, they're a
Yeah.
localization place. Their podcast just appears on Giant Bomb.
Yeah.
But,
That's why I said on Giant Bomb.
August 4th, they have declared August 4th to be 8-4 Day. And they did this thing where they were like, hey, tweet us pictures of you beating World 8-4 on Mario on 8-4 day. And I was like, man, how convenient that 8-4 is the final level of Super Mario Brothers, just like their name.
Kyle, I think they did that on purpose.
It took me way too, like, not that long, but way too long to realize that was not a coincidence.
Wow. How long?
Like, not long, but way too long.
Okay. Like minutes, days, what's up?
Oh, man. I want to say that it was less than a day, but it might not have been.
Wow. Did you just, like, come to a realization, or did you reread it?
I came to a realization.
Just like you were eating breakfast, like, oh, shit!
Oh, actually,
What?
You know what it was?
What?
I guess technically it was probably a lot of time, because I think that happened on 8-4 day, and I was like, what a coincidence! And then, like, months later, when I actually started playing this game a bunch.
That's a long time.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't ever think about it in between then.
You weren't, like, just constantly thinking about it?
Such a fucking
I
coincidence!
can't get over that coincidence.
Oh, God, the happenstance involved.
Oh, man.
I have something to say. Oh, we didn't mention but our princess is in another castle line.
I gotta go back.
Oh.
That's like, because we did the same fucking thing with our first podcast.
What?
Complex Rockets.
Complex Rockets.
We did the same thing that they did.
Well,
So how did you not, like, go there immediately?
I don't know. It's not.
Talk
I
about...
always do that.
Well, you always duck twice?
I always try to go down that pipe, but you can't go down that pipe. The pipe's not go downable.
Oh, I always go down every pipe, because I can never remember.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I played this a lot. There was a. Okay, it wasn't a long time, but back in January, I was playing this game like almost every day to get better at it.
And you're not sick of it?
I am sick of it now. Yeah, I am totally sick of this game. But
hate
for
this
a
game?
long time, I was not. Like, I happily played this game like every day for like weeks.
Yeah, that's like your weird sick habit, is that we'll be like, we're gonna do a let's play of a thing, and then you'll get tired of that game or that genre in...
No, this is not my fault.
You did it?
I did it because I needed to get better at the game, and it got to a point where I was like, boom, I'm totally good enough at this game, ready to go, and then fucking somebody, and then later the universe kept it from happening for like another 2 months. Don't put that on me.
Hey, I didn't
Get your
keep it from
shit
happening
together.
for 2 months. I mean, there was like a couple weeks where
Hey,
I was like, I can't record this week or next week or the week after that.
Hey,
but then
buddy.
after that, what?
Don't make me. Don't start with me.
I'm just saying. That's fucking...
No, seriously. Don't. Why? Don't ruin this video with that. Who cares?
All right.
Oh, by the way, never even mentioned. Fuck these underwater levels.
Yeah, you don't like these?
These are the worst. Does anyone like these?
I don't know. Whatever.
I mean, when I was a little kid, honestly, I was like, yay, it's like a fun change of pace. I mean, this actually was pretty cool when you consider how rare it was for a game to just completely...
Totally change mechanics?
Yeah, totally change the whole way the game plays. Like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But man, fuck those underwater levels.
Whatever, they're short. Gives a shit. And I like the music.
What? Get the...
What's up?
Gotta get the timing right on those blocks.
They are slacking. So that sounds to me. What's up?
No, our princess is in another castle line that you get when you beat a world.
Yeah.
And that's everyone knows that line. That's
Yeah.
that's pretty classic.
Totally classic.
There was some weird confusion because they didn't really cite this at all in the book Super Mario. What?
What? You just got wrecked by that bullet.
Man, I can't believe I let that happen.
You just got wrecked by that double B.
By the way, this level's such bullshit.
Yeah?
There's these random guys, there's these random bullet bills just shooting at you from wherever. Like, what? It's not cool.
It's uncool. Good thing you're tall now. What's up?
That is lucky.
I like how he's like twice the size and also like
No!
can't jump any higher. Like he's just half as strong.
Yeah.
Relative to his size.
In fact, Actually, well, yeah, technically he can jump 1 square higher because he's 1 square taller, but yeah. I'm pretty sure
his feet land on the same spot.
Yes. Boom.
Nice.
I like when that happens. Technically, though, I believe the Little Mario is faster. So, like any speed run of this game, they play the whole thing as Little Mario.
Huh. He does feel faster. I'm gonna turn off my phone.
No, let me talk about that. When you get through the castle, and I guess oh shit! This is the worst part of the whole game.
What, those?
Look at this thing.
Yeah, it's intense, man.
Look at that.
Just fucking do it. You could do it. I could do this.
I know. Hold on. You can fuck.
Go now. Yeah, there you go.
Go.
You get greedy.
Whatever. I need that mushroom. I need
greedy.
that mushroom.
Kyle, you have a problem.
What always happens is I'll run in there without remembering that there's a giant fireball thing, so I'm not ready, and then I'm like, oh, I have to deal with this giant fireball arm thing swinging. What?
How does he even make those?
Koopa magic, turtle magic,
Turtle magic?
turtle wax.
What is turtle wax? Is that like for surfboards?
Oh, what have I done? It's for cars.
For cars?
Yeah. Right? No, wait. You're probably...
I think it's for surfboards. I don't drive or
Both?
surf.
Maybe it's for cars, but you use it on surfboards, because that's what you do.
Maybe it's
Fuck me.
Maybe it's a drug.
Go. No.
Whoop. Nice.
Okay, this right here. When in the part where they're talking about the development of this game in the book Super Mario, the author keeps referring to the "but our princess is in another castle" moment as a joke, and he says at some point he refers to like those mushroom guys, Super Mario, How Nintendo Conquered America.
Okay.
He talks about the mushroom toad guys being women, and like I don't know if he read that this was originally the intention of that scene and it just doesn't really come across, or like he just always interpreted it that way, but he seems to think that
I always thought that it was a joke also.
No, I mean it's a joke in that you expect the game to be over and you rescue the princess, but the princess isn't there.
Yeah.
But he seemed to be under the impression that the toads there are women.
Are ugly women.
And the joke is that, like, oh, that's the princess, game over. And then they're like, oh, this is like a lady or like a princess. It's not our princess. Like, you thought this was the princess, but it's not. I don't think that's true.
Or, I mean, you thought it was going to be the princess, but after seeing that it is a
right, but there was some line where he says that, like, in the game, Mario will meet countless women that are not our princess. I'm like, what?
I don't know.
It's weird. Oh, another thing, I've seen this in 2 books. Pretty sure it's totally fucking wrong. I think the guy who wrote Super Mario got this from the first book. The first book being Ultimate History of Video Games.
Yeah.
Where in that book he talks about like Super Mario Brothers coming out and being a big hit in Japanese arcades.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's not a fucking arcade game.
I've seen it in arcades.
There are arcade versions of this game, but those came out after, and they're basically just an NES in an arcade cabinet.
Weird.
And so, like, I've looked high and low on the internet for some kind of evidence that there was an arcade version before the Famicom version, but I don't think that that's true. I thought it was weird.
Hey, someone knows and they'll be rude about it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of funny, those arcade cabinets that are basically just an NES, but apparently, like, they have a graphics chip that's way better because they're like an arcade machine. So, like, a pretty highly sought after thing for like system modders is to get like the graphics chip or whatever from one of those cabinets to put in an NES, because you can like put it right in and it'll make the system look way better.
Wow,
it's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
But I looked on eBay. They're like $200.
Wow, that's way too many bucks. Right? That's too many bucks.
By the way, I don't know why everything's white in this level.
It's nighttime.
Also, that's like the hardest level.
You nailed it.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm not, I was going to say I'm killing it. I'm not like,
You're not speedrun.
I'm not
it.
doing better than a person would, but I'm doing way better than I expected to be doing with us talking while we're doing this.
Do you know any other things about Mario? Because I don't really know anything about Mario.
Let's talk about Mario.
All right.
I know this much. When I was a kid,
How much?
I didn't know. Like, I didn't understand that like BROS with a period is like an abbreviation for brothers.
Okay.
So like, and no one would ever call the game Super Mario Brothers. They would just call it Super Mario.
Right.
You know, like Super Mario 1, 2, 3.
I just call it
Super
Mario Brothers.
World. Yeah, or that.
I call Mario Brothers.
And so I was just like, what is this? Like Super Mario Bros? What is that? I was like, what?
You
like
fucking idiot.
And my dad's just like, no, that just means brothers. But I'm not a fucking idiot. Why not just write brothers? Just write brothers. Why is that a big deal?
Because that's the abbreviation.
But I didn't know that.
Like, I don't think I ever didn't know that. I'm sure there's other people like you.
But I still think it's weird that it's like,
Hey, fuck those guys, right?
it's not like the title of the game is Super Mario Bros. Yeah,
No.
oh, fuck these guys.
Yeah.
Hammer Brothers? Those
Yeah.
are the worst things ever.
Yeah.
Oh, man, the absolute worst.
Did we settle on a name for the thread in Something Awful for this?
No.
Because I
How
still
about-
like mine where I said fuck those guys with the hammers, let's play Super Mario Brothers.
How about, well, I had a serious suggestion.
What? No, that was a serious suggestion. Fuck those guys.
How about Odysseus on mushrooms? It's pretty good, right?
That's not bad. Although it doesn't have a lot of the characteristics that an epic poem would have.
This doesn't?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh, man, it's getting...
Specifically, you have to have like a mentor figure that dies. That's how it starts. And then there's the call to journey.
The call to journey.
Yeah. You have to sing journey songs.
Not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Let me think here. Who died?
No one died. That's like think of Star Wars.
Could be
That's
them.
basically like the exact formula for what an epic is.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not... You're not blowing my mind.
I know, but I'm saying there's no... Like, this is just a dude that jumps a bunch.
See, if you... I hate these fucking squid guys, but if you stand still and look in a direction, they will just keep moving in that direction, so you just stand there and look to the left, and you're like, fuck you!
Yeah, fuck those. You really don't... Like, I hear people shit on these levels all the time. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the end
Like,
of the
why
world.
why is everybody so mad at these?
Because they're hard.
Are they hard?
Yes.
Nah,
Like,
cry
when you-
about it.
when you...
It's a video game.
What?
I don't know.
You are...
This whole game's hard. I'm better at these levels than I am at the regular game.
Well, that's just because you're crazy. This... I just think
What? What do you
No,
think?
I want to believe that you just need to spend more time getting to know these games.
I mean,
I got this game, by the way, in like the coolest way ever. Or I don't know. It's the somethingest way
yeah, it
ever.
fell out of an airplane and landed next to him.
That basically happened. Like, I only had a Sega Genesis. Like, one day my dad came home from work and he just had an NES. He's like, I found this on the side of the road with someone's trash. Like, they just put out an NES with their trash, and it just had, like,
Yeah.
2 controllers and all the cables and a copy of Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt World Class Track Meet and a copy of Blades of Steel.
And it all worked?
And it all worked perfectly.
Did you think, like, just some really mean mom did that to their poor kid? Like, you're grounded, no more NES. Like, no, Mom. And it was like, I'm putting it out with the trash.
It might have totally been that. It might have even been one of those things like, I'm putting it out with the trash.
as-
It's
as a-
like
as
it's
a
like a
threat.
Monday or something. Like, I'll just gotta go get it later.
Yeah, and then just your dad
Oh my
comes
wait,
along.
I'm fucking nailing this level.
Yeah, you totally are.
Oh my god, this is like the hardest level.
You said 2 other levels.
This is the hardest level.
Make up your goddamn mind, you fucking waffling bitch.
Actually, I think a lot of people would cite those as being the hardest. And there are the 2 levels where the fish jump out of the bridge at you.
Yeah.
They're definitely hard, but I think they're also my favorite. Because you gotta book it.
But can I say lamest fireworks?
But Keith,
yeah.
Back in 1985, that was like a symphony for your eyes.
I don't know.
Oh, this one's fucking bullshit. I have to admit, I kind of got through this level a couple times on luck, but then eventually just had to go look it up on YouTube. So, like, the thing with this level is that it will just keep looping forever unless you go through the right path.
Really?
And you just have to figure that out. Yeah, it's total bullshit.
That is total bullshit.
It's like the worst part of this game, but it's the thing you go under and then middle.
Wait, it's just the same formula for tying your shoes. Do you have to go through a loop?
You loop, swoop, and pull.
Yeah.
Now when you go over and then middle, top. It's not a tough combination, but
Do you think that they should have
and then he starts doing that.
Yeah, it's like every axe or hammer or whatever.
That was so disappointing because usually I don't get to that point with the fireballs. And if I was able to kill him and start World 8 with the fireballs, that's pretty awesome because getting firepower in World 8 is hard.
Yeah. We'll just run through it like a champ.
Don't worry, I got this.
Do you though? Yeah. I didn't know for the longest time that you could run over gaps.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Because it doesn't make sense. It makes less sense than plants that come out of pipes. And then you can go down the pipes and the plants aren't there.
That's what's so surreal about this world. Oh.
It's like a crazy cartoon world where like gravity doesn't happen until you look down and look at the camera scared.
Wait, what did you just say?
Like in a cartoon when you walk out on a cliff and then you look at the camera all scared and then you fall.
I was only half listening and I was just like, what?
People think that those scenes, it's like, the gravity doesn't affect you until you like notice. But it's not when you notice, it's when you realize it's when you realize that you're over a cliff and then you also have to look to the camera. The non-existent cartoon camera. This stuff is very important to me.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Should've got that bomb guy.
It's not a bomb.
They look like bombs. I like calling them bomb guys.
Those are later. Those are different guys.
They're different guys.
Those are different guys.
They're different guys.
And then the stairs at the end of the level start getting devious in World 8.
The guys that look like bombs are bomb guys, and the guys that are bombs are bomber guys. Do you know what they're actually called?
I think you're losing your goddamn mind. I actually don't. No.
You knew what the weird shell dudes were called? Are they all called that, or just the spiky ones?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. There's only the spiky ones.
See that?
Yeah.
When I, as a kid, the first time doing that, killing one of those guys was just like, oh my god, it's like the best feeling in the world. I was like, fuck you, I have bested the spiky thing throwing guy. And then he just comes back in 2 seconds. Not in this level, though.
Sweet 1-up.
Thanks.
How come that mushroom gave you a 1-up?
Because it's a 1-up mushroom.
It looked...
They're different mushrooms.
Okay.
They have different colored spots.
I did not see the colors. They look kind of like hippopotamuses. Do you know anything else about Mario, or...?
No, this part's tough. Yeah, I know some stuff. There was, a good part in Super Mario talking about Koji Kondo, composing, the music, how, I guess, he wrote some code or did something that made it way easier to compose music on the NES and, shared it with, all of Nintendo, if not, all...
The world?
All developers for the NES.
That was
stuff
nice
like that.
What? Do you know what he did?
I don't know. It was just I think it was just some kind of something that helped make the sounds that the NES put out become way more musical. Something like that. I mean, the NES has something 3 sound channels or it has 4 sound channels, but one of the channels is just white noise. You can actually hear it. It's always like the snare.
Yeah. Is it different? Can it do different tones of white noise?
What?
Can it do different tones of white noise? Like
That's a good question. Probably.
like that?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I just always like the idea that, like, someone made that. And they're like, well, it's got to be able to put out white noise, right? All right, so this is actually the hardest level.
Are you kidding me?
No, okay, wait. Let me revise, sorry. This isn't the hardest level. It's the hardest when you're trying to get the fireball powers, because fuck the... Yes! Oh, I'm the best person ever. That was totally not anything impressive at all. But, man, fuck Hammer Brothers.
Are they Hammer Brothers or are they Hammer Bros?
That's a good question. We'll never know. They're Hammer Bros.
Hammer Bros?
Yeah, so now that I have these fireballs, I can just shoot these dumb guys.
You just take them out.
Because the thing is, you can't get the firepower in the final level, which is the next level.
Yeah.
But it really
helps.
So it's a lot of times if I miss an opportunity to get the firepower in this level, I'll just kill myself and try again like a bitch instead of going into the last level without it.
You sound like a wimp.
I'm a total wimp.
You're a big old wimp.
Hidden coin block.
Whoa, how come his clothes changed?
What?
His clothes changed. They're red and not green.
Because I'm firepower guy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know what happened there.
Like, this is not stairs.
Those are not stairs.
That would...
What happened in my brain where I forgot that you had fire powers?
A city would condemn that.
A city would condemn that Oh, the stairs.
The stairs, yeah.
Yeah.
Here we are. World 8-4. So the thing with this level is there's all these pipes, and you can go down like all of them, and it's one of those like asshole warp maze things. But I just know it now.
Wait, an asshole warp maze thing?
Yeah. Like like those things in games where it's like, oh, these places lead somewhere else, and you have to figure out the correct path through.
Oh, you mean that thing in Sonic 06?
Yeah. Sonic 06 was very heavily inspired by Super Mario Brothers.
You can really tell in the Forever slides.
This is probably I don't know if I have a favorite Mario game, but it might be this one because it's like the one that I had growing up, but also it has the tightest controls. Like you were saying with Super Mario Land, you like the traction or whatever. I mean, you're totally wrong about that, but this has similarities with Super Mario Land, definitely. Don't get killed by the fish!
Why are those fish in lava?
I know.
Stupid.
Fucking lava
That's
fish.
fucking the dumbest thing.
That is the hard part of that level, is because those fish are so random that
you don't expect
they
them?
can just take your fire powers like nothing. Just be like, what up, my fish? You're like, God damn it, Magikarp!
What if this game had Gyarados?
God help us all.
Yeah.
So here we go. This is this is why you need I need fireballs for this. Fucking Hammer Brother, and he's just like on the ground. Like he never goes up on the thing so you can get around him. Like, fuck that.
Is it a Hammer Brother if there's only one of them?
Yeah.
He's just like a hammer.
If there's multiples, then they are Hammer Brothers.
But who is his brother?
Whoop. There we go. That's Super Mario Bros.
Nice. I can't believe that they didn't
Princess.
change the look of the last dude.
Princess Toadstool. Yeah, it's not really clear. Though I do know this, is that when you kill the Bowsers with fireballs, every time you kill them, they'll like instantly change to a different sprite. Like in World 1, it's like a Goomba and then a Koopa. When you kill him, it turns to a different sprite and then falls off the screen.
Yeah, and then if you kill the last guy, he probably just stays Bowser.
Yeah, the last one just stays as Koopa.
Okay.
So I don't know. Let's keep playing for a little bit. I'll push the end of this game.
Yeah.
Is
anticlimactic.
Here.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. It's kind of like a bummer. It's like every time you go to those castles, you're like, is the princess here? And they're like, no. And you finally get to the princess, and she's just like, hey, thanks.
Want to do it?
Start a new quest. Start it like again. But this This, my lovelies, sets the tone for the entire Mario series going forward.
What?
Mario just keeps doing the same shit over and over again. So here, instead of Goombas, there's these guys, and they move faster than normal. It's fucked.
I don't even know about this.
Yeah, I didn't know about this until later.
How later? Like until later today?
I hate you so much.
I won't know about this until later.
Whoop. I mean later, like as in after I was a little kid with an NES.
Right. Nailed it.
Whoop! You get back there.
Is that worth it?
Whoop! I wonder how long it took me as a kid to figure out that if you hold the B button, you run fast.
I figured it out, but then it was like, why would I ever use this? I would constantly be falling into these holes.
No, the way, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't be studying my hands because it's brilliant, but I mean, the way you play this game is you always, ABR, always be running.
Yeah?
You just hold the run button the entire time. That's how you play Mario.
Sounds like a boring game. What's Mario about? You run.
Man, why are you such a dick? Yeah, you run. This is the best game ever. Like, not really, but basically.
What's the best game ever, then?
I mean, I know my favorite game is Ocarina of Time. This is probably the best game ever.
This game?
Probably the best game. Like, if you're taking into account, like, era in which it was made and, like, influence it had on future games, this is probably the best game. It's probably the best game. But, they're both good.
They're both good.
They're both favorites.
I like this game, I like Grape. Those are my...
You can check out Warp Zone if you jump up here. Welcome to Warp Zone. Then you can warp straight here, and then you gotta run from the sky again. Anyway.
I wish that guy would be dead. I hate him.
So how are you doing?
I'm doing alright.
That's cool.
I mean, here's the problem. Literally nothing to say about this game.
It's so sad.
Is it?
Yeah. You gotta learn how to open your heart to the Mario games. And
I love the Mario games.
And here,
not this one.
What? Dude, you gotta check yourself, son. What are you even saying right now?
I don't like the way that it feels when I play it. I don't like the way that it makes me feel when I play it. I always thought the flag looked like it was upside down.
You mean the flag on the flagpole?
Yeah.
I didn't even understand that it was a flag for like the longest time.
Yeah,
it looks like a weird, like a guillotine or something. It looks like a blade.
Yeah.
And I think the thing on it, the design on it, is supposed to be a skull. I didn't even figure that out until like yesterday.
I have no idea. Like, if you ask me, hey, describe the design, no idea. No clue.
It's like a green thing. It's kind of supposed to look like a skull, but it just ends up looking like two big circles and like a smaller circle.
If you told me to guess what it was, it would have been, I don't know, like a star? Like a star? Because I've never looked at it. I have no clue.
It's your problem. Keith never had an NES, and it's depressing.
Never ever.
Check out these mushrooms, all these coins.
I had an NES emulator when I was like 6 or 7. So I played like a bunch of NES games.
And another Warp Zone. You know, I don't know if there's a third quest in this game.
No, probably.
Probably not. Let me find out.
I wonder if it's a different princess.
Oh man, that'd be crazy.
Is it?
What if you get to the end and Mario takes off his helmet and he was a woman the whole time?
Oh my god.
It'd be best game ending ever.
Best game ever because like he's a woman and you didn't know that he was a woman and that's subversive. And then also just like, where'd he get that helmet?
He takes off his helmet and he's Master Chief.
Yep. He takes off his hat and then he's got a helmet on underneath. And then he takes off that helmet and he's something.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. I think I'm out of stuff to say about Super Mario Brothers, and it's disappointing to me.
That's good because we're almost done with it.
Yeah, it's probably convenient, I guess.
We can just like stop if you wanted, or we can just like say, "Hey, we're done," and then let you finish playing, and you can just not include the audio.
Oh no! I know you can't possibly be bothered to pay the fuck attention at all.
I'm watching what you're doing.
I'm basically at the end of the game again.
I know. I just said that. You're almost at the end.
Oh,
that was how I started off. And I said, yeah, you could just like, we could say, hey, we're done, and then let you keep playing, and then just not have audio of us.
I mean, I don't really care about beating it again for I don't need to do it by myself. I'm do it for this video. Keith, why are you dragging down our Mario?
It looks like a mushroom, not a skull.
Killing this.
It looks like a mushroom.
It does kind of look like but it's your.
And it doesn't look like a flag. And the star was on the castle, so I wasn't crazy. There was a star.
I know.
Fuck.
I didn't say anything.
I don't hate this game, so I don't want to hear it from people that say, "Why does Keith hate this game? He's crazy and has bad taste."
Game.
I don't hate this game. I just don't think it's so amazing. And it's not because I didn't play it when I was a kid. I played a ton of it when I was a kid.
What? No, you didn't.
Yeah, I said I had.
Liar.
I got my first. I got way into emulators when I was like 6. Of course, I played the shit out of this game.
What's wrong with you? I just don't. Oh man.
Listen, I just had more fun playing Dragon Ball Z fighting games on the Super Nintendo.
Oh my god! Don't even say this to me. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
When I was like 7, that's all I cared about.
Fuck.
This game's way better than those games.
I remember.
By the way. I don't think that those Dragon Ball Z games are better than this.
I would hope that you don't think that.
Of course I don't.
But yeah,
I think that. You go. You say you're done.
I was gonna say.
What?
Me and my friends definitely played Dragon Ball Z fighting games on Super Nintendo emulators whenever those came out, I guess.
Not when they came out, right?
I mean, when the emulators came out.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah. When they.
And I just remember we all knew like so little about fighting games. We were so dumb that like we just couldn't figure out how to do any moves, and we would just always flail on the controls. And at like one point, like one of us got Goku to do a Kamehameha, and we're just like, "How did you do that?" And we spent like, it was so weird. I'm sure it was like quarter circle forward punch.
I just looked at on the internet, and it said how to do them.
I don't think we were that smart. I don't know.
Was it because you were with friends that it didn't occur to you? Just like, well, I'm with friends. I can't look up how to do stuff. I can't read directions.
No, I mean, it was not long before, but it might have even been before I knew about GameFAQs or would go to GameFAQs regularly. Like, I look back on.
I just was way into Yahoo search. Just like, I can just ask whatever I want on AskJeeves.com. Back when I don't think it even had Ask.com. I think it was just Ask Jeeves.
Yeah. I look back on a lot of my childhood and get perplexed by, like, how...
Dumb?
Like, just how, like, the extent to which I completely underutilized the internet.
Okay.
Like, there was so much shit I could have solved for myself, like, even just talking about video games. I'm just like, I can't beat this game. Oh, go look up a guide. Just go to the internet and say, how do I beat this game?
Yeah, I did that stuff all the time.
Go to Yahoo Answers and say, Dear Yahoo Answers, how do I beat this game?
I don't know how to beat this game, but here's some names from cats.
Oh, I forgot about these guys. Get away.
Stupid hammer, bro.
Someone should write a bot script that goes and reads every single Yahoo Answers question and figures out like an appropriate Google search for it, and then just responds to every question with like the "Let me Google that for you" for that search phrase.
That would be great.
Because that would end. And the thing is,
yeah, why do those people want to go through the least effective, like? Why would you use the internet in a way that requires you to still wait?
Yahoo Answers is seriously just a bunch of people that don't understand how to use Google.
Yeah, it's like, it's so crazy. It's crazy. Because it's like...
And the thing is, that bot wouldn't even get banned. It would be like, it would have a bazillion Yahoo answer points.
Yeah.
Like everyone would just be like, oh my god, thank you. What is this magical site that you've led me to?
It's how I bought I bought my mom a Roku for Christmas last Christmas. It's like, no matter how many times I tell her, do not need to unplug the Roku from the wall and the TV to get back to the cable. You just have to change the source.
God.
Like, no matter how many times I tell her that, she will still unplug it from the TV and the wall.
Here's the thing.
What?
Is, sorry, is there more to that story other than your mom?
She just won't stop doing it. I don't know why she thinks it'll help. I keep telling her, Mom, you don't have to do that. You can just press the source button.
Here's the thing, is for my mom's birthday last year, I bought her this big HD TV thing.
Yeah.
And,
it's just an HDTV, not an HDTV thing.
Okay. And, I didn't actually have a TV. We're playing it on. I'm playing this game on a TV right now. I just bought it today, or it arrived today.
Nice purchase, by the way.
Thank you. Whoa. But so I had been using her TV to play NES games and stuff on it because I didn't have anything with composite, and so she I always forget to change it back.
Yeah, because it's the easiest thing to do.
But that was the thing is she at one point, I saw her change it back, and she kind of said jokingly, like, oh, I'm getting really good at that. And I'm like, really? You're just getting good at changing the source? Because it's been, 20 years.
Yeah, it is not a new thing.
There was so much time that I played video games on your TV and then didn't switch it back. And, you just figured that out.
Yeah, it's like I had to say to my mom, I was like, listen, do you know how when you use the DVD player? Is she cross-eyed?
Is it? Am I just gonna
go again because I want to finish talking.
Am I just gonna press B and it's just gonna be the same thing, but the enemies are gonna be even faster?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true.
So maybe I wouldn't have are they faster?
I don't think so.
They're just the same? That's weird.
It's not a new quest.
No. You just want to repeat quest?
By the way, quick thing about the princess.
Yeah.
In Japan, she was always Peach. In America, they renamed her Toadstool.
Yeah,
I mean, we know this, but I just want to point it out because that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, what? Why?
No, not Peach. Ugh, so such an ugly name. Toadstool is more like. It's like, guys, it's not the Fruit Kingdom, right?
Maybe it's because she's the princess of the Toadstools.
Yeah, or Princess of the Mushroom Kingdom.
Right.
I guess that must have been what they were going for. It's not Fruit Kingdom, you dumb Japanese, you Japanese dummies.
That's so weird. Yeah, obviously Peach. Obviously Peach.
Toadstool.
Yeah, anyway, so I said to my mom, I was like, you know how when you, on old TVs, when you would have to change a channel to, channel 3 to be able to use the VCR?
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah. You know how you don't have to... you know how you don't have to unplug the VCR before you change the channel, you just change the channel? She's like, yeah. It's the exact same thing, except instead of changing the channel, you just press the source button one time. And then she's like, I think I got it. And then I went to her house today,
and it was unplugged.
And I looked at the Roku and it was unplugged from the wall and from the TV. And I was like, God damn it!
But see, here's the thing.
What?
Do you know why she does that? You know why she's like that?
Because she's insane.
You know why? That's part of it. But the other part is just you broke her. I just think that's what happens when you have to raise kids, especially kids like you and your sister.
It's not me. It's not me. I'm a good son.
They should put that on your gravestone.
It's not me.
It's not me or the...
Listen, I know...
The evergreen variant, it's not my fault.
It's not my fault.
It wasn't me.
I didn't do it.
Combine the two.
Or just the question mark in quotes, what'd I do?
Oh, wait, this is kind of new, I think. That there's these random bullet bills in level 3 already.
Wow. You're moving on up. Yeah, what's I don't know. I'm a good son. Whatever.
I think we're just about done here, but I want to get to the fish bridge level again.
Is that the official name? Fish Bridge?
Fish Bridge.
Let's go throw rocks over Fish Bridge.
Oh man, I haven't done any like sliding. That was the thing I started doing a lot.
Yeah, slides.
I've been doing these like weird slide jumps, like whoop, because I love the way he like stays crouched in the air.
It's a crouch jump.
It is a crouch. Oh god.
Halo also taking a lot of cues from Super Mario. What is the next game we play?
Luigi's basically the arbiter.
Kyle.
Sorry?
What is the next game that we play?
Oh god, I don't even know. It's been a million years since I've even looked at the list. Capital T, capital L, the list.
And then is that a registered trademark yet, or is it still pending?
So I think we've probably got. There's at least one or two variants of this game we have to, or just one. Sorry, just one. I think soon we're gonna get to Super Mario Brothers Special, which is that's not a variant, but it was we'll show.
That's just what he gets in restaurants.
That was good.
Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
Did you? It sounds like you didn't. What?
I guess.
We done with this? What did you want to get to?
The Fish Bridge. It's
Why?
like the next level.
Why did you want to get to that?
Because it's my favorite level. I want to see what it looks like in New Quest
New Quest.
or whatever. The platform that I'm riding on is smaller.
How much? If you let the thing take you off screen, does it do anything different? If you let the cloud thing take you...
No, it stops moving.
Oh. Boring.
I mean, so this was, I guess other things to say about this. This was the pack-in game for the NES.
Right.
If anyone doesn't know.
I think we said that.
And yeah, so like Super Mario Brothers, specifically like Super Mario Brothers / Duck Hunt Combo Kart is like maybe the most common video game ever, like the game that was produced the most. Like,
did we talk about this off mic?
Yeah, that was
okay.
off mic.
I don't know how many NESs were made.
Like, I know they have serial numbers.
Yeah.
And they were numbered something close to sequentially. And I know that like the one that I had was like, or I'm sorry, the one that we're playing on right now is something like 39 million.
Wow.
But that's not even high. There were still like some zeros on the left-hand side of that number.
Wow.
Squid douchebags. Yeah,
they are douchebags.
The NES.
They're really smart though. Cephalopods, very intelligent.
The NES was like insanely popular. Same for the Game Boy. The Game Boy was crazy popular.
Yeah. Man, I've had so many fucking Game Boys.
Yeah.
Like so many Game Boy variants, and I would like always get the
I
new
had
one.
a Pocket, and then I ended up with 2 colors.
Yeah, I had like a Pocket and
Actually,
2 or 3
I
colors.
guess that was really just it. Never mind. That's it.
Yeah, I had a Pocket in 2 or 3 colors, and then I had the Game Boy Advance, and then the were there 3 other Game Boy Advances?
What?
Game Boy Advance, and there was the Game Boy Advance,
Game Boy
SP,
Advance, then SP,
Micro,
then
right?
Micro,
Yeah, I did not have Micro.
No, the Micro sucked. Because it was like
smaller screen.
The screen was tiny. Like
it's like, what is it, a Game Boy?
That legitimately would give me headaches from like anything close to extended periods
it was so
of time.
compact.
But I didn't have one. My friend had one.
Did he hate it?
No, he was a douchebag. He loved it. Fuck him.
This is my tiny Game Boy, and this is my tiny phone.
He was like, 2 things. A, I love this Game Boy Advance Micro. B, I'm gonna lose your NES.
Oh, is this that guy?
Like, Taylor Johnson.
This is Taylor Johnson?
Yeah.
Ah, what a douche.
I'm starting to feel better about that. I'm finally, because I'm now expanding my NES collection. My NES
That's
collection is grander than it's ever been.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's.
In preparing to do these games.
Can I tell you what I picture Taylor Johnson looking like?
What's up?
White polo shirt with a popped collar.
No, not even close.
And a backwards visor that's upside down. And then we say, "Hey Taylor, what's it all about?" He goes, "Fucking pussy, man."
That's not it. What?
And then you go, do you like video games? Like, I don't even like video games. Video games are for nerds.
God, he didn't like video games. He liked things like Bullet Witch.
What's Bullet Witch?
Fuck that guy. It's a crappy 360 game. And I'm like, yo, Taylor, why are you playing Bullet Witch? And he's like, it's good. And then I was like, hey, check out Viva Pinata. And he was like, and I was like, hey.
Like, Viva Pinata's gay. It's all about pussy.
And I was like, hey, Guitar Hero, right? And he's like, it's all right.
Fuck. You know what? It is only all right. Get over it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right.
Dude.
I had a lot of fun with Guitar Hero for a little while.
Not
but
at the time,
only a
though.
little while.
We're talking Guitar Hero 2 days.
Yeah,
though.
me too.
Bro.
Yeah. That's right.
That was a fun thing about listening to those old episodes of One Up Yours podcast. Was getting to hear people's excitement over the original Guitar Hero. Like, remembering, like, that game was amazing.
Did it not do great?
Like, not really, I guess, but then...
Yeah, Guitar Hero 2 was like the fucking, like, oh shit!
Yeah, but it was also a pretty limited run because that was, like, they got bought by Activision. Red Octane did. Wait,
Harmonix.
Yeah. Red Octane. Red Octane got bought by Activision before Guitar Hero 2 came out, so Harmonix...
But after it was developed.
Yeah, so Harmonix developed Guitar Hero 2, but they were not part of further Guitar Hero outings.
Yeah, which is why Guitar Hero 3, not good.
No, I liked Guitar Hero 3.
Yeah.
I mean, like, not...
I didn't like... I like, there was a huge drop-off for me between, like...
Yeah, sure.
Between the song quality...
Yeah.
Like, I thought that the songs from Guitar Hero 3 were mostly garbage. Like, I remember for Guitar Hero 2, people were like, oh, the last song's Freebird, it's awesome. And then the last song for Guitar Hero 3 was, like, some Dragon Force song. Like...
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is the quality that we're going by now? You go from Freebird to Dragon Force?
No. The final song is Devil Went Down to Georgia.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, right? So it was pretty cool.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I like Guitar Hero 3, but that was like...
But I just remember that's all that people would fucking talk about that game. It was like, fucking Dragon Force song. Like, you got excited about Dragon Force 2 seconds ago. Shut up.
Well, I mean, I bet those people got excited about Dragon Force after they saw that song in Guitar Hero. I mean, that song was crazy. And it was kind of... And I use this word only because it would have been acceptable back at the time. Kind of epic.
It was, but it wasn't very good.
Though.
It made too many people like a band that isn't very good for too long.
You're probably right about that.
Like, there are people... Without that game, there are so many people that wouldn't be Dragon Force fans. And they shouldn't be.
Yeah, but that
they were tricked into liking Dragon Force by Guitar Hero 3.
Guitar Hero 3 came out like a month before Rock Band or something.
Yeah.
So that was...
Which is
like
a way better game.
It got in like right below, like right before like the window closed for that. Like Guitar Hero 3 came out and I was like, this game's really good. And then Rock Band came out and I was like, forget Guitar Hero forever.
Yeah. I loved Rock Band, again, for like a very short amount of time.
Guitar Hero also heavily inspired by Super Mario Brothers.
That's true. Yeah. Lots of... star power in both of them.
Judy Nails, I think, took inspiration from Daisy. It's true.
Did you hear what I said?
Nope.
Star power in both of them.
Ha! Yeah. We're done here.